How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we're going to be reacting to Crystal Palace 1, Brighton 1. Now here's my reaction. But before we get into this video is kindly sponsored by the guys over at OneFootball, so make sure you download the app. It's the best app, and if you want all your live scores, updates, transfer news, like today we signed Danny Welbeck, and the fastest update I got from it was from OneFootball. So make sure you download the app, first link in the description, and make sure you download the best footballing app for free on Apple Store and obviously Android. Go download it. But not only should you download OneFootball, you may see something different. I mean, I know you don't see my phone cases, but this one in particular is an absolute beauty. On the screen now, you'll be seeing some overlays. I have been sent a case from Copa.cases. You guys can get your own personalized football case from Copa.cases. Link will be in the description. They look absolutely beautiful, and I must admit, guys, this quality is absolutely exceptional, so make sure you go do so. Many thanks to Copa.cases for sending this out to me. It's an absolute beauty. Brighton fans, honestly, it does the job. It's absolutely beautiful. Great quality. Go get your cases. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am trying to get the content out very consistently. Make sure you drop a like on this upload, and especially if you're a Brighton fan. Come on, we scored in the 90th minute today. Let's leave a like and up to Brighton. Now, with that being said, guys, let's get into the reaction of Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Oh boy. Now, I must say, a lot of things happen in this game despite it being 1-1, and I don't really know what to dive into first. Let's just go for the kickoff. Brighton were playing absolutely terrifically, and when I say terrifically, I mean we were outstanding, absolutely outplaying Palace. We're making all these transition in play, looking absolutely sexy, spicy, all these through balls. We're creating chances in the first 15 minutes. The fluidity in our play was absolutely exceptional, which I was very pleased with going into the first 15 minutes. Palace didn't have an attack until the 16th minute, where they whipped the ball in from Townsend, and Lamptey, we're going to the penalty incident. It's the softest penalty you'll see this season, and I must say, if that's been given as a penalty, then football is absolutely gone. You see challenges like that being given in a game of football, even going to VAR and not ruling that out. Mate, I'm not going to lie to you, you're going to get about 7 or 8 penalties every single game. If a penalty like that, like in that instance, Batshuayi throwing himself to the floor in a cheating manner they did, and what he did, mate, there's going to be penalties left, right, and centre in every single Premier League game this season. It was shocking from Palace. I totally understand that Lamptey had his arm on his shoulder, but there was no way was there enough contact. No way at all was there enough contact for him to go and throw himself on the floor like that. They cheated away, they won their way, and they got the penalty. That man scored the goal, doesn't need mentioning, and it was 1-0 to Palace. My first talking point in this video is, was that a penalty? Please let me know. You guys can comment in the comment section. For me, never a pen. Not a pen at all. Threw himself to the floor, cheated his way for a pen, conned the ref, and hey, they gave it a penalty. And that's what we had to deal with. Now, the next thing I must talk about whilst I'm spinning on my chair is the fact that that was their only shot in the game. I'm not joking. 1 shot, 1 penalty, 1 goal. That was their only shot of the game. In the full 90 minutes, Brighton had 20 shots. As I just said, Palace only had the 1. The 1 shot. I'm not going to lie, folks. If I was a Palace fan, I had to pay £15 to watch that every single game. My God, that is disgusting and embarrassing from Palace. A performance like that today was pathetic. It was shocking. 1 shot. My God, honestly, your future at Crystal Palace. Shocking. It's not looking good. In a game of football, you can only have 1 shot, and that was from a penalty. I'm sorry, that's laughable in itself and embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Ever since Crystal Palace had that penalty, they did not look interested once to go on the attack and make that second goal. They were just like, you know what? Bus stops there. We're going to park the bus, and off you go. Right, we're going to try and still seal this 1-0 win. Until McAllister, the Argentinian, came in and ruined all your dreams. All the Palace fans thought they were going to get that win, that all-important win after playing absolutely appallingly. Quite laughable in the end, weren't it? After conceding the penalty, Brighton's performance honestly took a massive hit from going up here, top rocket high, to absolutely rock bottom low. It honestly took its turn for really the worst, and we needed at half time so Graham Potter can implement some new system, new tactics going into that second half. And that second half, we absolutely blew Crystal Palace away. I understand that Crystal Palace had a goal disallowed. Well, it was offside, so it doesn't count as a shot, so there you go. Still the 1 shot in the whole game, folks. If I've got to give one positive thing from the offside thing, yeah, I mean, it was a great finish. I've got to give it to him. It was quite a good hit, if I'm being honest. But regardless of that, we absolutely dominated Crystal Palace second half. Maupay should have made it 1-1. You had another chance from Maupay, who should have hit it first time when he was clean through from Lallana. I don't get why Maupay did not take the shot first time. He's a right-footed as a striker. You want chances through like that so you can finish it. I don't get why he's going to cut it back on his weaker foot to then try and slot it home. It didn't work, and you know what? Decision making in that minute was absolutely poor from Maupay. I think Maupay was trying too hard in that matter, and I think what he just needs to do is clean through, hit that first time, and that could have been 1-1. Now all I'm thinking is for this second half is the amount of times we could have had a penalty judging from the penalty which was given in the first half. Gary Cahill was touching up Lewis Dunk the whole of the second half, and I tell you what, mate, Gary Cahill, I think you know your answer, mate. Lewis Dunk won't shag you, mate. I think you know that from the challenge he gave you in the 90th minute. However, moving on from that, we had the opportunities to kill the game. We had opportunities to finish the game. Shots going off target wasn't to be, and unfortunately, we couldn't put our chances away before we made the equaliser, which Graham Potter brought on some subs. He brought on Gross, he brought on McAllister, and he obviously brought on Connolly. It did change the game in a flowing style, and obviously bringing off Dan Burn for Pascal Gross did actually change things in creative-wise, and obviously, as you can see, it rewarded us equalising in the 90th minute, thanks to an absolute peach of a goal from McAllister. I understand it took a deflection, but you got to be at the right time, and he absolutely smacked that into the back of the net. So fair play, and we absolutely deserved that draw. Deserved at least a draw. Should have deserved a win, and this is the story of Brighton's 2020-21 season so far. We deserve to get more points than we actually have been getting. Should have got a point at Chelsea. Should have got all 3 at Man United. We beat Newcastle, and Everton was the only game we probably deserved to lose. Now, same applies in today's performance, where we deserved to pick up all 3 points. Did we? No, because Palace had 1 shot on target, 1 goal, and they thought, let's just park the bus for the full 90 and hope it works. Well, you don't know who McAllister is, because he banged in the equaliser, mate. I can't reiterate this enough. Crystal Palace's style of play is absolutely dreadful. And I'm not just saying that as a Brighton fan, I'm saying that as a neutral point of view, trying to say it as a neutral point of view. The style is shocking, the football's shocking, and if I had to pay £15 to watch Crystal Palace, that is shocking in itself. And Crystal Palace fans, some of you, I might have to feel sorry for you at some degree, because the style of play you're playing, that was shocking. That was shocking, if I'm being honest with you. Crystal Palace fans claim to be a bigger, better club than Brighton, and especially in their football and as a club. I'm sorry, I really want to know, I really want you guys to back that up, because we got a better facilities, we got a better stadium, we got a better everything. We even got a better squad, if you ask me. Now, I don't understand how you guys think you're a better club than us, but that's for a conversation in the future if you want. In the last 3 games, Brighton have had over 50 shots and only scored about 3 goals or something, or 2 goals, 3 goals, something like that. Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't understand how we've scored so little, to be honest. It's got to the stage where I do feel sorry for a few Palace fans, because you have to watch that every single week. I mean, I've kind of got to feel sorry for you. Funny thing is, I really don't feel sorry for you, if I'm being honest. It's quite funny. But you got what you deserved in today's game, and I thought the refereeing, if I'm being honest, was a bit more lenient towards Palace, but that's, you know, I could be a bit biased saying that. I'll let you guys decide if you're watching the game. Put it down in the comment section how you think the refereeing was, because in my opinion, I do think it's a little bit biased. The Lewis Dunk red card, that's absolute stonewall. I've got no issues with that. That's an absolute, red card. I understand that completely. I'm not going to be deluded and say, oh, it should have been a yellow. It was a potential leg breaker tackle, if I'm being honest. So I'm not complaining about that. It's a stonewall red card. Before you think I'm a deluded fan, I generally think that was a red card, as everyone should be. He clearly watched Pickford yesterday. You know, after watching that game, it really does go to show the future of Brighton is looking brighter than Crystal Palace by a huge shot. There were moments in the game where a lot of players actually lost their head. You know, Webster lost his head. You got Dan Burn losing his head. Lamptey losing his head. You had a lot of players in that game, and I'll tell you what, all the Brighton players were in Zaha's head rent-free. I can tell you that for free after watching that game. I'm not forgetting about you, Kiarte. Rent-free, mate. Rent-free. It was a nervous watch. We had a lot of spells where we were bad, and we had a lot of spells where we were absolutely brilliant and outplayed Palace. And you know what? It's really getting frustrating that every single game we play Palace, I'm coming out and saying that we should have won something, we should have got that, we should have got this, we should have scored this. You know, we should have beaten Palace the last 3 times. We should have done, and we haven't. Their tactics are their tactics, and I can give my opinions, and I can say it's absolutely woeful. However, Crystal Palace fans, I'm not going to lie, I think you guys can actually agree with me for once. I generally think, and I think you think too, that the tactics and the style of play you not just play today, but in general, it's not the best, is it? You just wanted that draw. You so wanted that 1-0 win against us, and you didn't have it. It's just quite funny. I'll tell you what, you may be heartbroken that you didn't get all 3 points, but you must be absolutely gassed to even get a point today. That's the most you deserved out of today's performance. But hey, I'm going to leave it down to you guys in the comment section down below. Please let me know what you think of Palace's performance and Brighton's performance in the comment section down below. Let's get a discussion going. It ended 1-1. We moved. We're on 4 points. We've got West Brom next, and we've got Burnley as our next home game after West Brom. Tottenham after West Brom away from home, which will not be easy. However, they did bottle a 3-0 lead today. We have to beat West Brom. We have to beat Burnley. And if we don't beat, both of them, to be honest, it's going to fill me with a lot of nerves going into the next few games after that. I'm not going to lie to you. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure you drop a like. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see you guys in Wednesday's upload, because I've got a video coming out Wednesday. So make sure 5 PM you are on there for the upload. I'll see you guys later, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you later.